In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the top 3 things I've learned while playing Teamfight Tactics that have helped me win a lot more games. So let's dive into it.
Perfect.
Hey, it's Zach Post, and this is White Thunder Games, and my goal for this channel is to help you and I become better gamers together. If you're new here, make sure to hit that sub button and leave a like or a comment below if I've added any value to your life. Let's get into it.
Alright, so the number one thing that I've learned in Teamfight Tactics is that waiting for better items is key to winning more games. So what I mean by that is that when I first started playing, I would kind of just pick random items, mix and match them, throw them on random champions, and hope that, it was maybe going to really benefit those champs the best. But what I found is that there are item combinations that work super well with specific champions. So, for example, if you take the Blaster class, they have, Ezreal, Lucian, or Jinx. And because they are blasters, their combo allows them to take more shots at random enemies. So the best item for blasters, in my opinion, is Red Buff. Red Buff gives you a little bit of health boost, and it also burns those random enemies that the attacks are hitting. So then over time, it's doing micro damage that ends up adding up to be a lot more damage. Another example of a strong item that I like to put on my champions would be the Frozen Heart. The Frozen Heart item affects adjacent enemies by slowing their attack speed down by 50%. So 2 champions that I really like to throw the Frozen Heart onto would be Wukong and Vi, because their special power throws them into the action, allowing them to really affect the enemies around them. And stacking 2 or even 3 Frozen Hearts on those champions will slow your enemies down an insane amount. Alright, so tip number 2 is all about early game win streaking or win streaks. A lot of times we come into a match of TFT with this game plan of getting a specific comp like Mech Infiltrators or Brawler Blaster. But what I found is that forcing a comp isn't always the best strategy. It's totally possible to get the comp that you are planning on going for before the game starts, but what I found is that starting early with better combos and better champions, like getting earlier silver champions, actually will help you win streak early on. So win streaking is essentially being able to win round after round, which will allow you to stack more gold, which will then in the end allow you to get, cycle through your queue more often, buy higher value champions towards mid to late game. Also, by winning a lot more games early to mid game will obviously help you retain your HP or your health. And that is really what we're trying to do, is to be the last man standing. Because TFT is an RNG type game, you aren't going to be able to get the same exact thing every single game. You're going to get random items, random champions. So trying to be more versatile and apply what you're given will in return help you win more often. And the final tip that I want to throw at you guys is probably a really simple thing that I didn't think about when I first started playing TFT, but it's the idea of reusing items. So obviously you want to be going for, the best combo items for the best champions and focusing on putting those items on your carry champions. But one thing that I was just really not thinking about was that, I could just use a BF sword on a level 1 champ until I want to sell that champ and then, reuse it. So basically, that champion is now getting an extra 15 attack power by using that BF sword. You could also take it to the next level by creating those S rank items that you might use late game and, using them on a level 1 Blade Master, and then eventually throwing those items or that item onto a tier 2, tier 3 champion.
Alright, so that's going to do it for the top 3 things I've learned while playing Teamfight Tactics that have helped me win some more games. I hope this video was helpful and helped you learn something. I would love to know your tips and tricks in the comments below, and hit me up on Twitch. I would love to play games with you, chat with you, and until next time, peace.